Lazarus found his original life in Christ. So, does this mean anything for my own spiritual journey? It seems to be pointing to the need for our own transformation. Through Christ within, we can be resurrected to find our original divine life, and then live only with the breath of God inside us. To Martha, the sister of the Lazarus who died, Jesus said, "Your brother will rise again." Martha answered, "I know he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day." But Jesus told her he was not talking about the heaven at the end of the world. So he said to her, the voice of the eternal Word, "I am the resurrection and the life." Clement of Alexandria, one of the early fathers of the Church, pointed out, "Let no one think lightly of the Word, lest he be despising himself unawares." Christ within, Christ in our very nature, is our access to life, divine life, our divine life. Heaven, our name for this state, is eternal, that is, it is beyond time, but includes time, and it starts now. Dominican priest Meister Eckhart says, "The soul is by nature made for heaven, and God is her lawful heritage." Pointing to the same inner splendor, the Christian mystic Thomas Traherne says, "This glory and honor wherewith man is crowned ought to affect every person that is grateful with celestial joy, and so much more because it is every man's proper and sole inheritance." The glory within you is so divine that Eckhart could say, "The plain truth is that of necessity God is bound to cherish us just as though his godhood were at stake, as in fact it is." The Christian mystic Mechtilde of Magdeburg tells us to open up fully towards the possibility of this resurrection in this life. She says this, "That prayer has great power which a person makes with all his might. It makes a sour heart sweet, a sad heart merry, a poor heart rich, a foolish heart wise, a timid heart brave, a sick heart well, a blind heart full of sight, a cold heart ardent. It draws down the great God into the little heart. It drives the hungry soul up into the fullness of God. It brings together two lovers, God and the soul, in a wondrous place where they speak much of love."